Obedient husbands invest in their relationship. Let's talk about that for a minute. Obedient husbands invest in the relationship. Yesterday I went to the Good Guys car show. Anybody make it out to the Good Guys car show? Yeah, a few of you. All right. Went out there. I don't know anything about cars. But I went out there with Tom McCullough, and we looked around, and as I'm going down through the different streets, it's just all kinds of these old, beautiful, souped-up cars, right? And I'm admiring the cars, and I'm noticing, first of all, that who do you think primarily are the owners of those cars, men or women? I think it was like all men. I thought that was interesting, first of all. Then I also thought it was interesting. How do you think these men cared for these cars? Think they were very careful with them? Think they took good care of these cars? Man, those things were shining. They were bright. They were beautiful. These men took care of these cars. Okay? Then I went by one car, and it had the hood up, right? So you could see this beautiful engine, right? And there was a sign inside the motor area there, right? The engine area. And it said, "Please look, but do not touch." These guys, they cared about these cars, man. They protected these cars, and they really cared for them, maintained them well. I found it interesting, as I reflected on this, that men know how to treat a car, but they don't know how to treat a woman. They don't know how to treat their wife. They get to know their car, but they don't sometimes get to know their wife. Well, let's talk about this. And the funny thing is, I don't know anything about cars, and I was walking around there like, pretty ignorant. I drive a car. I use one to get to my job. I make use of it. It benefits me, but I don't know how to care for it, really, honestly. I only know the minimum about how to maintain my car. And because of that, you know what? My car cannot depend on me for its well-being. My car cannot depend on me for its well-being. Men, a lot of your wives cannot depend on you for their well-being because you don't know anything about them, and you don't care for them. You don't treasure them like you do other things.